Again, I don't remember. I need the chart in front of me. Unless I have chart in front of me to tell me type stuff, my brain doo-doo. What up, everyone? It's your boy Floz and we are back with another episode of Tier Up, and this time we are going to be ranking the various types of Pokemon. And I know everyone has their favorite type, their go-to type, their specialized type. Me, I kind of like a multitude. I try not to settle for one. No. There can always be more, just like with women. Okay, maybe not that. But imagine though. Okay, I'm going to stop that before I get murdered, and let's just get right into this. The rankings for this video are as follows. God tier, gotta catch 'em all. It's a type, Pokeball router, and cancelled. And yes, I know the Pokeball has the little red squiggly thing, meaning it's not an actual word, but this game can go fuck itself. This is just going to be ranked by my overall experience with these games, and basically just what I like about them. And first up we have the bug type. I mean, it's had some decent bug types, but it's not a type that I would consider a go-to. I will say, I think honestly the most recent game I've played of Pokemon is Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which is centered around the original 151 Pokemon, and really the only bug type I really specialized with that was probably Beedrill, if anything. Other than that, I don't really like bug types, because I just don't. And if I'm going to be honest, kind of a bit of a lame typing, so don't mind me, I'm just going to put it down and cancelled. If you like bugs, that's on you. Next up we have the dark type. I don't know if this is necessarily correlated with the evil type, evil, darkness, anything like that. I don't know. And I'd have to look into it. I'm not sure if it's a dark type, but it really should be. But Houndoom. Houndoom is a fucking Pokemon. And if he's not a dark type, I think that's just really poor typing on their part. And dark typing can be really effective in some scenarios. And with the Pokemon I like using, dark type is one of my go-tos. So in my opinion, I'm not going to put it as one of the best. I am going to go ahead and put it in gotta catch 'em all. It's really up there, but it's not quite up there, if you know what I mean. Next up, we have the dragon type, or just the overpowered type, in my opinion. Because, I mean, honestly, dragons can, rain down mayhem and destruction on anyone and anything. And I actually don't remember if they have any weaknesses or not. I'm actually looking through all these, and nothing is sticking out to me, but I might have to do my research. And, the immediate Pokemon that, comes to mind when I think of, a dragon type is, well, Dragonite. Because, I mean, dragon. And I don't remember if Charizard eventually got, the dual dragon type. He might have, I don't remember. Point is, dragon type is definitely a strong type. I think it's just a smidge overpowered, in my opinion. So it's good, but I'm going to put it up along the same lines as dark. And gotta catch 'em all. Because, I mean, it's up there, but I don't want to give it too much credit. Next up, we have the electric type, baby. The electric type of Pikachu! Now, let's see if I can remember correctly. I believe electric type moves are strong against water and steel types. Because I believe they are both things that can, conduct electricity. Or I might just have that backwards. I don't remember in the slightest. It's been years since I played Pokemon, man. But you know what? Just for being the type of Pikachu alone, I gotta put it in God tier. It's part of our God Pikachu! Next up, we have a type that I believe was added in later, the Fairy type. Or the Gay type. I don't know if I should include that. Am I going to anyway? Probably. Fairy types, immediately the ones that come to mind are Clefairy, Jigglypuff. I mean, the obvious ones. I don't know, what makes a fairy type, aside from being pink and, having magical abilities? And, what are the qualifications for a fairy type? Again, other than being pink and having magical abilities. Are the magical abilities what makes a fairy type a fairy type? I have absolutely no idea. It's not one of my favorite types. I don't usually use fairy types, so I think I might need to put it down in Pokeball Router. I'm not going to put it all the way down and canceled along with the bug type. That just seems way too cruel. But next up, we got the big bad fighting type. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Again, I'm probably most likely going to be sticking to like original 151 Pokemon when thinking about these. Because let's see, what are the immediate fighting types I can think of? Machop, Machamp, Machoke. I did that out of order, I don't care. Mankey and Primeape, I believe? Poliwrath, definitely. Oh, Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. These are all some of my favorite Pokemon, actually. And I believe fighting type does double damage against normal. I'm trying to think what it doesn't. I think it is it weak to fairy type? I don't remember. Weak to poison? Psychic? I could not unless I have the chart like right in front of me, I'm not going to remember. But hey, you know what? A lot of my favorites are fighting types, so I might just have to put it up in God tier. Why not? Some of my favorites. Next up, we have one of the typings of the 3 starter Pokemon. We have the fire type. I mean, the fire type is like one of the original rock, paper, scissors types. Fire beats grass, grass beats water, water beats fire. Now, I will definitely have a better time remembering a lot of fire types, because there's the obvious Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Arcanine, Growlithe. Was Vulpix fire type? I believe Vulpix was fire type. So Vulpix and Ninetales, Magmar. Like, I'm trying to picture Blaine's team of fire types. All those burning Pokemon. Like the burning STDs he probably has. I don't know where that came from. He just looks like someone who would be unsafe. Definitely looks crazy enough, too. But for being one of the 3 starter types, I gotta put it up in God tier. Come on. Where else was I ever gonna put it? Next up, we have the flying type, which is mostly for the bird type Pokemon. Now let's see what I can remember. I believe there's obviously Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot. What else is flying? Zubat and Golbat, maybe? Oh wait, or are they the dark poison types? That might be what they are. But what else is flying type? Aerodactyl, maybe? I'm literally just trying to picture any Pokemon with wings. And if I remember correctly, I believe flying type Pokemon are immune to ground type moves. Or vice versa, I don't remember. But honestly, flying types aren't really one of my go-tos, so I'll probably put it at the middle in it's a type. Because, I mean, I like them better than I do fairy types. I can name more of them than I can fairy types. There also might just be more of them than there are fairy types, so I don't know. Fairies! Next up, we have the ghost type Pokemon. Oh, there are only 3 that I really know of in the original 151, which are Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar, which are some of the best Pokemon in that game. And in my final team, whenever I went up against the fucking Elite Four, I had a goddamn Gengar. I had Gengar. You need Gengar. Because how else are you going to beat it if you don't have anything spooky? I'm not even going to deliberate anymore. Ghost type is a god tier type in my opinion. And you can feel free to fight me on that one. Next up, we have another one of the 3 starter types. We have the grass type. And honestly, I'm going to say this. With most grass type starters, they are definitely like my last picks when it comes to like picking a starter. I will always choose a fire or a water type more than I would a grass type. But in the original 151, what grass types are there? Obviously, there's Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. I believe there's Vileplume, Oddish, Tangela, Tangrowth, Bellsprout, Weepinbell, Victreebel. And that's all I can remember from the very beginning. And I will say, for like the first couple of gyms, I did have a Weepinbell on my team. Until I found stuff that was much better. But again, I think for being one of the 3 starter types, I gotta give it God tier for that. because it's lasted all the way through. It's always been a go-to pick for some people, not me. Next up, we have the ground-type Pokemon. These ones are harder for me to figure out what typing. Because, like, the immediate ground-type Pokemon that comes to my mind is Diglett and Dugtrio, obviously. I'm trying to think what other, like, ground-type Pokemon there are. Maybe the Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidorina, Nidoking, Nidoqueen? I don't remember. Maybe, maybe not. I think Rhyhorn? I cannot remember. Mostly ground types have a dual typing with rock type or normal type. But I can't get them off I can't remember. My brain is fuzzy. The thing is, I believe they have absolutely no effect against air type. Wow, that's stupid. They don't have any effect against flying types. I was gonna put a ground type down in Pokeball Router or canceled, but because of Diglett alone, I think I gotta raise it just a little bit. Gotta put it a little bit up in It's a Type. Diglett saved you. The ground penis saved you. Next up, we have Ice type Pokemon. Ooh, there are not many that I can think of off the top of my head, but let's see what I can think of. I believe Jinx is actually a dual Psychic and Ice type Pokemon, I think. I know there's also Seal, and I know he's not original 151, but Spheal, that's a much better one. Oh yeah, and Dugong. Why did I forget Dugong? Oh, Lapras! I almost forgot about Lapras! And I know it's not original 151, but there's Vanillice, Vanillux. Those I believe were like in Gen 5? I don't remember if they were Gen 5, but I know they were in Gen 5. I mean, I like the typing. However, I don't remember if I had like an Ice type in like my final team. I think I'm going to go ahead and put Ice type up and gotta catch them all. Because I mean, I like it, but I don't think it rises to God tier for me. That's just me though. Next up we have the normal type. And I mean, really, what is normal though? Is normal just like an animal? Because if I remember correctly, what are some normal type Pokemon? There's Rattata and Raticate. Doduo, Dodrio? I don't think they're flying types. Meowth and Persian, definitely. And I can't remember much of any more off the top of my head. But if I remember correctly, I believe normal types are very weak to fighting. I think they have no effect on ghost types. I think. I don't remember. And if I'm going to be honest, normal types seem kind of meh. They don't have any strengths against any other types. I mean, they have some okay Pokemon for the very beginning, but really no strengths. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put it down with fairy types and Pokeball Router. I somehow find it better than bug types. Next up, we have a typing that describes my past relationships perfectly. Poison type. So toxic and cruel. I don't remember exactly what poison is strong against. I think it might be strong against grass and bug type. That might be the case. I don't remember. And one thing I do like about poison types is that they can, well, poison, causing damage to your enemy without ever having to hit them. Well, I mean, you have to hit them once to poison them. And I think it might be weak against rock and ground. Again, I don't remember. I need the chart in front of me. Unless I have chart in front of me to tell me type stuff, my brain doo-doo. But I am going to go ahead and put it up in It's a Type. Because, I mean, I like it, but I don't like it as much as I do any of the ones above it. Next up, we have the Psychic type. This one was a pain in the ass to get through. The gym leader with the Psychic type Pokemon was a pain in the ass. I forget the bitch's name. Well, let's see. What Psychic type Pokemon are there? There's obviously Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam, Jinx, Psychic type. Is Mr. Mime a Psychic type? I don't remember. Drowsy and Hypno. Is Slowpoke and Slowbro Psychic types? I think they might be. Jigglypuff Psychic type? I don't remember. Probably not. Psychic types are good, but they cause me so much PTSD. They are good. But because of the fucking trauma they put me through, I refuse to put it any higher than It's a Type. I refuse! You've done such horrible things to my brain that actually somehow exist. Next up we have Rock-type Pokemon. This had some of my favorite Pokemon. Let's see, it had Geodude, Graveler, Golem, Onix. Onix, man. What else is a Rock-type? Sandshrew? Sandslash? Oh yeah, I think they're mainly Ground-type, but sometimes have Rock. I don't remember. But yeah, Onix was also one I would have on my team for a long time. You know, I think for having Onix on my team for a long time, that deserves to put Rock-type up in God tier. That's just my opinion, though. Do what you want to do with it. Next up, we have Steel-type. What Steel-type Pokemon are in Original 151? I cannot remember. I believe there's Magnemite, Magneton. Voltorb I don't think is Steel-type. I think he's just pure electric. Magnemite and Magneton are the only two Original 151 Steel-type Pokemon I can think of. Nothing else is coming to my brain. Wow. I was going to put it in Gotta Catch 'Em All, but the fact that I can't remember any more than Magnemite and Magneton, I think I have to put it down and it's a type. There might actually be more, but I can't remember any. And lastly, one of the greatest typings in Pokemon in my opinion, the Water type. The final type of the 3 starter Pokemon. It has some of the greatest starter Pokemon ever. I mean, you have Squirtle. You have Oshawott. Oshawott, baby! Oshawott will always be one of my favorites. He will always be one of my favorites. And what other water types are in Original 151? There's Staryu, Starmie. There's Shellder and Cloyster. Are Seel and Dugong dual water ice type? They might be, I don't remember. Magikarp and Gyarados. Tentacool, Tentacruel. Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. Lickitung? No, I think that guy's just normal. Slowpoke and Slowbro. And of course, how could you forget Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise? Those guys alone, they deserve to have water type up in God tier. They will always live up in God tier in my heart, baby. And you know what? I think this is a pretty good standing for the typings. If you don't think so, fight me. But please don't. And until next time, I've been Floz. This has been Tier Up Ranking Pokemon Types, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video.